in playoff contention, BA. So super excited. One of the best nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Ja Morant is out there with John Conchar. And it's Adams in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Jokic. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
And he hits the first of 3. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Yeah, well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid.
And he makes all 3. And here's Morant. Pass to Conchar. Murray against Morant. Now Gordon. Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. And no good. Morant with a defensive effort. The open shot by Brooks. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Yep, that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that was the mobile 1 drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the score by Denver. And it's Brooks missing. Murray with it, guarded by Morant. Murray passes to Porter. Murray against Morant. The 3. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there.
So true, VA. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berrys, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Porter. After the basket by Memphis. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Fires it. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Denver.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And here's Morant. Brooks with it. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
Grizzlies substitution. Aldama.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining.
Porter against Brooks. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Yeah, you might ask for help down there. You got to push Steven Adams out of the paint, and you can't give him good looks like that.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut and upset win over Utah.
Both teams will make substitutions. The Nuggets trail. 1:51 left to play in the first. Pass to Jokic. Brown in the high post. The Nuggets with another miss. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Here's Aldama. Got a piece of it. Brown with the steal. Here's Highland, defended by Jones. Pass to Brown. A shot to stop the drought. Here's Jokic. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Clark. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Brandon Clark.
Second team foul.
And Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line, and that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And Jokic drops them both.
I feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrating.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Great D that time from Jokic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Highland. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis leading. Here's Clark. Great D that time from Jokic. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Make some noise for your DND Junior.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Brooks are the guard set for him. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, BA, dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Caldwell Pope. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon's solid at sensing when someone's open.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Jackson outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Shot from 12. And another miss by Memphis. Brooks is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Brooks. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. The 3-ball. Hauled in by Brown. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Jackson with it. Defended by Gordon. Jackson can't get it to go.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now here's Moran. He had 25 points in his last game. To the wing, right side. Defended by Brown. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And he knocks down the first one. When we talk about the Nuggets in their front office, they've done a great job drafting players, Brent.
Yeah, BA, when you find Jokic in the second round, I'd say that's more than commendable. But you got other guys on this roster, other non-lottery picks like Bones Highland, and give their scouts a lot of credit.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Conchar, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Pass to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, they get a hand on
2
it.
minutes.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. Here's Aldama. Now here's Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Tyus Jones.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Murray. 1:21 left in the half. Now Jokic. Here's Highland. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
You can see they're starting to find their rhythm now. After a tough first quarter, they look much sharper.
Clark outside. Here's Conchar, defended by Murray. The 3 is up. Porter pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
So hard to stop when the momentum of a guy at his size gets going and Porter hits the pull-up jumper.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Conchar, defended by Murray. Pass to Aldama. Three-pointer. And he buries his first look.
I remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Here's Highland. Now here's Jokic. Clark covers. Here's Highland. Another shot. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Your Nuggets.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games, a pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
They've been fierce at the defensive end, causing turnovers, coming up with key stops. That's the
That's all for now. Say good.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Moran. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4, with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half with Michael Malone. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You too can become an NBA player.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
No luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
You think about some of the great young centers in this league, but when it comes to making everyone around him better, Jokic is the man.
Now here's Brooks. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. If you could pick any center in the league to start a team with, Brent, is Jokic your guy?
Man, between him and Embiid, we're talking about 2 different styles here, BA, but I love the passing and I love the positive impact that Jokic makes on the entire 5 that are on the floor, including himself. So Jokic is the guy.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw dropped for Brooks. And Brooks drops them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Back to Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Morant, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Nikola Jokic.
That's his second
What
personal foul.
determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being
Shooting for
fouled.
Memphis.
The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for two.
And Morant drops them both. The Nuggets trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Gordon, left side. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pocket four. And connects on the 9-footer. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
And the instincts there from Aaron Gordon, just getting the ball to the guy ready to strike.
That's tipped. Morant against Gordon. Morant, no good.
Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Gordon, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Well, Memphis shooting only 39% so far in the game. Morant, pass to Adams. And here's Brooks. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 13 points in the game. Murray passes to Jokic. It's rebounded by Memphis. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jones, he's checked in for Morant. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Smith inside, defended by Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line
That's
for
his
two.
first personal foul.
I don't mind that. I
Second
mean, they
team
met
foul.
him at the rim and temporarily
At the
prevented the
line for your
points.
Nuggets, Ish Smith. At the line for two.
No good on the free throw. He's off on the second. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Brooks. And it's Denver with a rebound. Green, the pass to Smith. Here's Highland. Clark covers. Fires, top of the key. Aldama grabs a board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Brooks. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brooks has got 9.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Outside, Brown. To end the drought.
Nuggets foul. Jeff Green. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Brooks outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Brooks drops them both. 41 seconds left in the third quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
Look who it is, fans! Your Nuggets dynasty! Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dynasty! All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dynasty!
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Here's Highland. Back to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his
That's
third
on
personal
Brandon Clark.
third team foul.
The first one falls.
The line for your Nuggets, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Brooks outside. 11 seconds left in the third. Takes one from 10 feet. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
5 ticks left in the third quarter. That one's good for 2. Brooks has got 13.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that
Your
one.
Nuggets.
Dylan Brooks, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. John Conchar is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Adams in at center. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Murray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Goes back up. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. There's the 3. Drains the triple.
Think about all the things Jokic provides as a big man, and now the 7-footer knocking down 3s. That's tough.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
Assist goes
In the
to
paint, Morant stays
Jaren
nimble,
Jackson
and that
Jr.
allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Let's go with a 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. He was way behind the arc.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Here's Conchar. And here's Jackson, defended by Gordon. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Porter. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Brooks outside. Jackson with it. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Adams with the block.
And Steven Adams just throwing that one out of the way.
Here's Conchar. Now Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. And now an 8-point Grizzly lead. The Nuggets running out of time.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Murray passes to Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And here's Morant. so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Murray passes to Jokic. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Brooks. Murray against Moran. Now Brooks. The floater. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Murray. Gordon outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, they have consistently gotten to the line. Clearly a point of emphasis from the coaches. Now, they haven't strayed away from it too much.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And Jokic drops them both.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Moran against Murray. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Moran draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
At the line for the
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Denver. They're behind by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth.
All right, everyone, time to make some noise for your one and only Nuggets dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Dylan Brooks.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. Porter finds Murray. Here's Jokic. Adams covering. Back to Murray. Just 5.
How about Murray stepping up, poised for this young player?
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Morant. Oh, Jokic with a block.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Substitution on the board.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside, Williams. On the wing, Jones. Shot clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong